guys, welcome back to another retro movie review, and today we are reviewing Kung Fu Panda 2. Yes, this is the follow-up obviously to the first Kung Fu Panda movie, and if you did miss it, I did actually do a video on this last week, but yeah, this is the first one, this is the second one, and now we are giving this a review. Now this is the follow-up obviously to, I guess, the really successful film that came out in 2008 from the first one, and then 3 years later they decided to make a sequel, a second one, and what did I think? I guess in this you do get a lot of the characters coming back. Jack Black, obviously, Angelina Jolie, Dustin Hoffman comes back, Jackie Chan comes back, Seth Rogen comes back, Lucy Liu comes back, they all come back, David Cross, etc. But we also get some new people added in this. We get Gary Oldman in this one, who plays Lord Shen. We also get Michelle Yeoh, who plays the Soothsayer, and yeah, so we get some new people added in. We also get Master Croc, played by Jean-Claude Van Damme. So we do get some new people in there, and Dennis Haysbert plays Master Storminox. So we get some new people coming in. But in general, this film basically is a follow-up. So Po is the chosen one. He is the Dragon Warrior now, and he is basically in between the last couple of years. Obviously, he has been protecting the Valley of Peace and working with the Furious Five to be a master of Kung Fu. But they do get a tip off that there is this like really dangerous weapon that is like threatening all of China, and they need to stop it and work together to actually you know, end this bad weapon or whatever. But as Po has probably his hardest challenge ever, in terms of the first one he was very much just figuring himself out and becoming the Dragon Warrior and the Chosen One and stuff like that. I think like the journey he goes on in this film maybe isn't as good. In a sense, they basically feel like the same movie at times, because you know, there is like a task at hand that they need to achieve, whether or not it's learning to be the Dragon Warrior versus, you know, killing this actual, you know, they both have a threat, they both have these things to deal with, and this is a recurring theme, I guess, in most of these films now. It is heavier on the action, and it hosts a lot more characters, of course. I do feel, though, those aspects, obviously, of having more characters, more people saying lines and stuff in the film, doesn't typically make a film very much worse, if that makes sense. But I do think that it limits the amount of good lines, I guess, that can go around in the film. And I guess then also screen time availability, because there's certain characters that maybe don't get as much screen time that we might have enjoyed in the first film, if that makes sense. That then leads to like certain characters maybe not having as much colour, I guess, in their performance, and it's almost like it's diminished at the fact that they are like, their traits, I guess, are not as prominent as we might have liked in the first film. Po felt a little bit different to me in this film than he did in the first one, so it's a little bit of a shame to see that slightly change, because if you watch the video, that was the one thing that I thought was really good. Don't get me wrong, Jack Black does come through and delivers a fantastic performance, but I just feel like because there was so much more going on in this film, it was hard then for Poe's like more vulnerable side or whatever to really come out and really delve into that. Granted that the films were both 90 odd minutes long. So yeah, I feel like as a sequel it wasn't very good. It didn't live up to the hype for me, and I actually gave it a 2.5 star. It did fall short, definitely. It's a bit of a step down from the original in almost like every single way. It's still lovely to like look at. Obviously, like the animation was really good, but the story is just boring, and just the action just was too much in my opinion. There was no much character development going on, and I was very much unengaged at that point. So yeah, it should have been what should have been a fun sequel, very much wasn't. So I gave it a 2.5 star. So again, why did they make a third? We'll have to find out. But yeah, stay tuned for that upcoming review. And of course, if you did miss the first review of the first Kung Fu Panda movie, please do go back and watch that video. But yeah, there it is, Kung Fu Panda 2. Kung Fu Panda Boo. There we go. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.